All right, next is from Julian Monjares from Deming, New Mexico. K100 crew, I'm totally on the fence right now by going to Las Vegas for WrestleMania weekend. I think I feel the spirit building up inside me. I might just put some extra money into Dogecoin and use that during WrestleMania weekend. Anyway, do you see this WrestleMania weekend being one of the biggest in events like WrestleCon and independent shows? Or might this be a lackluster year with spread out events and thin talent? What are your thoughts? By the way, I totally think it would be cool to attend a K100 event at the Sapphire with Disco. It's going to be great in Vegas because there's three venues.
Yeah.
Four venues you can run independent shows at. There's a lot of them. So it's like, it's going to be tough. This is going to be like your typical WrestleMania, WrestleCon weekend. Plus, Vegas is a very easy town to get around in. You know, you can be right there in the middle. You can walk to places and stuff.
I think it's going to be one of the biggest of all time, but maybe I have a personal bet on that because I've gotten so much more into it recently that I'm excited for everything, you know?
I don't know, though.
No?
Let me go. Well, actually, you know what? Actually, you're right, because the international crowd audience would be more.
It's Vegas. It's not like it's Cleveland. You know, everybody would go to Vegas anyway.
Or Minneapolis or something. People, right.
But the guy said that he'd like to go to Sapphire and do something. Okay, well, bro, you can always go to the Shake Shack. I mean, the guy finally got lemon pepper to go with the other flavor. That in itself is a reason to visit Sapphire and Vegas.
That's not a mature response.
But as far as us doing something there, that's a no-go.
I think I would say without a doubt, if I'm out there, we'll find a night and there would be K100 listeners to Sapphire.
Well, hopefully we're going to find out.
You can go with them.
Well, let me tell you something. It's very interesting because the next is Rumble's this weekend, right?
Saturday.
Okay, it's very crucial because you're right about at the time where you need to start making your plans to go to Vegas to for the trip if you want to get a decent deal, right?
Yeah,
bro. How many potential main events are there for WrestleMania that are out there right now?
Cody, Punk, Reigns, Rock, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
There's just like so many of them. It's like there's there's no clarity at all what nobody has any clue what the main event's going to be. Joe, look it up right now on Grok or something and find out
what has been heavily rumored to be in a main event.
Right,
it's interesting. And then Punk, Cody,
and you know what, Cena. I actually think it's going to be Cena. You know why? Because it's Vegas. He's like the face of the WWE for the past 20 years. He's good promotion. You know, it's plus a lot of nostalgia fans probably he kind of checks a lot of the boxes.
He does. Yeah.
You know, what do you think, Cody? Let me ask you this: you're the booker of AAA. You've been hired by WWE, and they said, "Hey, look, we don't have a WrestleMania main event. What are you thinking? What would you put for your WrestleMania main event?"
Me, either Rock versus Cody or Rock versus Roman.
Well, you need two two nights. You need two of them. And Gunther's the champion.
Punk versus Gunther.
Punk versus Gunther?
Yep.
Interesting.
My wild card shot for this is I think that they're going to have Connor involved somehow with Logan, since they're all co-promoting. One's WWE, one's UFC. It's all TK.
Yeah, but no. But WWE, UFC nixed the Connor fight. Did you know that?
That's weird. I really.
You didn't know that? That's why Jake Paul and him were threatening to fight each other, whatever. But
that's what I mean. I'm talking about
UFC shot down the Connor Logan Paul fight.
That's whack.
That ain't happening. But I would not doubt if Conor McGregor is involved in WrestleMania for sure, because they always, but bro, last year, the road to WrestleMania guy, when the Rock, the Cody Crybaby thing came up, it's it was just a freight train of news, stories changing, stuff, right? Yeah, just everything hit, and it got very popular. I'm wondering if and I mean, there's a million things you could do with this, but I would definitely not doubt Conor McGregor being involved in that at all. What if Trump is involved in WrestleMania?
What if he just comes out and sits down like it's a UFC event? It's possible.
No lie. Seriously, what if Trump? Yeah, that's crazy, right? I wonder if he's interested in doing it too. Oh, he did the Undertaker's podcast.
Yeah.
What if Trump has a cameo, where they did where the lights go off and they come on and Trump is there, and Trump punches somebody in the face, and that'd be hysterical.
He could attend the whole theme, that kind
of. Yeah. Right. All right. So next is, by the way, I don't like your main events, Connor.
Who gives?
You should be fired.
You did.
We'll know on Saturday where it's headed. There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of exciting ones.
So, according to Netflix, they were the number 4 most watched show this week. Last week they were
Right.
number 5. This is from your boy Thurston Howell the third, priorly on Gilligan's Island. Nothing.
Right.
So let me just tell you. I'm just going to tell you 2 things, and then and wrestling. So these are the top 100 primetime telecasts. Okay, number 1 most watched show of the week. Ravens versus Bills. Number 2, Commanders versus Lions. Number 3, Ohio State versus Notre Dame. Okay.
All right.
Now the number 14th most watched show was SmackDown. Number 57 was NXT, and number 70 was Dynamite.
All right.
Now your boys over at Fightful Select reported that according to WBD sources, AEW has been among the top streamed live sports events since the simulcast kicked off this month. Okay.
Okay. All right. But I want to.
Yep.
That's very easy to say. Okay.
Right.
But the numbers on that are probably very low because the sports on like, bro, nobody watches basketball. Like, who watches basketball on HBO Max instead of TNT?
Right.
You know, we know that. Like, if you could find me a person
Or
that watches- 'cause, bro,
ESPN.
well, perfect example is, bro, anybody in a sports bar is not watching HBO Max. They got
Right.
it on the game. They got it on the TV.
Right.
So it's like, it's like way more of a massive audience is watching on TV than on streaming.
Right.
So I would think, yes, they are one of the top sports streamings. There's only basketball and wrestling.
Yep.
On that, it's like it is what it is. Like so. But
So let me give you
Right.
these quick rating comparisons.
Mm-hmm.
2024 Collision, their average was 401,000 per show. 2025, which just started, is 341. And yeah.
Repeat that again.
The ratings for Collision 2024, the average was 400.
At this time last year.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's 341. Right.
So that's a loss of almost 20% of the audience.
Yeah, and they just got destroyed with their last.
Well, yeah, too, because they already watched
right,
Saturday Night's Main Event, and Saturday Night's Main Event did not do great.
Right.
But I got
did better than them. So
did.
Dynamite in 24, their average was 830, and right now it's 634.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, bro, they were doing 830 in March.
Yep.
Remember we went over that? Like there's been a massive drop in like 6 months on that show, which is crazy,
Right.
So
NXT in 24, they were averaging 724, and in 25, they're averaging 796.
Right, so it went up a little bit. They averaged 724 and 20. You mean that no, year over year?
Yeah.
You're saying the week
right,
of this week?
right.
Okay. All right, cool. No, that's not the average. That's what they got this week last year. That's what you're giving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they say the same date, the same week in 2024. They're up like 15%. All right.
SmackDown in 24 did 2.4,
Mm-hmm.
and in 25, 1.4.
Yeah. Well, they went off network cable.
Yeah.
Network television to cable. So
Let me give you 4 more quick ones. Collision last week in Cincinnati sold 1,410 tickets.
wow, that's it.
Yep.
That's
Dynamite.
Moxley's hometown.
Yep. Dynamite in Knoxville did 2,550. SmackDown in San Diego did 10,900. And Raw in Dallas did 14,300.
Oh,
The 2 most watched things on digital for WWE, which I couldn't believe because this was really kind of nothing, was Solo Sikoa getting booed out of the building on SmackDown. And the second most watched was Braun Strowman returns to stop a Jacob Fatu attack on LA Knight. Okay.
wow. How do you get the numbers on those?
The
viewership
first
numbers
one did 988K, right?
Uh-huh.
The second one did 978K. Listen to
Right.
this. All Elite Wrestling. The most watched thing was a massive 12-man tag led by Rated FTR and Death Riders. That got 343.
Right.
That was the most watched thing.
Yeah, I actually did a little when I was at work last week. I did some analysis, right?
Right.
And it's like depending on the content, the numbers are kind of pretty basic, but basically the numbers, the digital numbers of WWE are 3 to 5 times higher than the AEW numbers. Okay, and their viewership is like 3 times higher almost. Like if viewership, so it's like you when they say they're drawing like 2,500 to 3,000 people for shows, and the WWE's drawing like 10 to 12. It's like the math is pretty obvious here. It's like the WWE is outdrawing and outperforming them by like three times as much, to the point that that's the actual value of the TV rights deals. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so AEW has a lot of work to do to like just to double their viewership. Because I'd like to say, Conan, do you have the what AEW's attendance was for shows at this time last year?
No.
You don't have that? Okay,
no, but I do. But let me tell you something I do have, and you're going to be very surprised. So the top 5 merchandise sellers in WWE, you will not be able to guess 4 of them. But see if you can. Yeah, see if you can guess one.
Yeah, Jey Uso.
Number 1 is Pentagon. Okay.
Oh, for this week. Okay, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so right. Okay.
Yeah. Number 2.
Okay, no, that's not very. What is it? Actual sales? Because the masks are probably not that cheap. That's a great.
What it says: top 5 merchandise sellers.
Let me do this. I'm actually going to go on WWE Shop and look at what that mask is, but bro, because he's going to make a fortune in
100%.
Because the mask is not. Let me see what they're selling.
And it looks cool,
right? Because the T-shirt's what 20, 25. But let me look here. I wonder if like more wrestlers are going to say, "Hey, we need to go to WWE." They're going to mass sell masks to like half the United States, right?
You got to be special because there's a lot of luchadors they use with masks and they didn't get pushed and their masks didn't sell.
All right, okay, let me see this. So WWEshop.com. Why can't this be loaded? Man, that's weird. Let me look on this. Hang on, I got to pull it up on something else. WWE Shop. Okay, official WWE Shop. All right, so Penta. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to give you. Okay, so the top 5.
Right.
Okay, here's okay. Penta, CM Punk. Is that one of them?
No.
Really? John Cena.
I told you won't be able to guess it, so it obviously isn't somebody famous.
All right, what are the other 4?
Listen to this, and I don't know why. Black men's Leah Maya Via Hall of Fame shirt. Huh?
Yes.
No disrespect, but she's not even a recurring character.
Right.
Number 3, men's black Natalia Made in the Dungeon t-shirt. She always loses. I would expect it to see Liv or Rhea or Bailey. It's actually Natalia. Good for her because she's cool, right?
Right.
Number 4, men's black Money in the Bank 2023 London cutout t-shirt. What? And number 5, women's black Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffy Time pullover tee. You know what? I'm thinking of getting that for Joe because it's black. So
right.
I'm sure he'll wear that. Yeah.
So check this out. Okay. So, all right. So for t-shirts. Okay.
Right.
Say you want to buy a Roman Reigns the John Cena t-shirt. The t-shirts run for like $30 to $35.
Not a bad price.
Okay, bro. Guess how much the Penta mask is?
100.
$75.
Yeah.
So he's getting the value of 2.5 t-shirts for each mask that he sells. Bro, he's going to be making a fortune there.
Yeah.
I mean, my God. Yeah. How happy have you spoken to him?
Because you know why? Everybody has a mask. Not everybody has a t-shirt. Not everybody has a mask. So it's special.
Right. All right. So let's go over the
SmackDown. I guarantee you they're still making a bunch of money off of Cactus Jack mask and off of Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah, they got to be, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here what we got. We got ProWrestling.net. Who did the review here for this SmackDown show? So the ProWrestling.net viewer is in. Oh no! So this is Jason. I'm not even going to review. Saturday Night's main event only did 1.5 million, which is like an average for their show.
Probably because they didn't like the first one.
And yeah, because the way it was shit, just straight matches, not a lot of angles. But the
matches were really good, though. Did you see it?
But this is I think a problem. Bro, there's no way anybody thought that Jey Uso was going to beat Gunther.
Yeah, right.
Like there was no drama, right?
But I will give him credit. At the end, there were a couple things Uso did where the people actually thought he was going to win. So I give him a lot of credit from going to. There's no way this is going to win, right?
All right.
To doing a couple false finishes at the end where they thought he could win. So I'm going to give him a lot of credit for that.
Bro, look at this. What the WWE does here. I didn't even notice this. They actually have interpromotional shirts with sports teams.
That's great.
Okay, like let me show you here. This is where was this? Hang on. because they actually had like an Atlanta. Okay, like I said, like the NBA, they've got partnerships with. Okay, like it's like there's a shirt. So this is very clever what they do with these shirts. So whatever city they're in for like a Raw or SmackDown,
Right.
they'll have a picture of the city. Okay, on the t-shirt. This is just generically, right? A picture of the
Right.
city. Okay, with either like SmackDown or Raw on the bottom, with the NBA's team logo in the color, and the whole t-shirt is in the colors of the team.
How does it look?
They all look cool. Like they got the
Yeah.
Hawks, Charlotte. Like it's a Charlotte Raw, Dallas, New York. They got the New York Knicks one that says NYC SmackDown with the Knicks colors with a picture of New York City and the Knicks emblem under it. Like
They never cease to amaze me, bro.
I know it's just they're just so smart, you know.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.